Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Christ the royal master leads against the foe. Forward into battle, see his banners go. Onward, Christian soldiers, marching as to war, with the cross of Jesus going on before. Oh, for a faith that will not shrink, though pressed by every foe, that will not tremble on the brink of any earthly woe, that will not murmur or complain beneath a chastening rod, but in the hour of grief or pain will lean upon its God. A faith that shines more bright and clear when tempest rage without, that when in danger knows no fear, in darkness feels no doubt. Lord, give us such a faith as this, and then whate'er may come, we'll taste and hear the hallowed bliss of an eternal home. A charge to keep I have, a God to glorify, a never-dying soul to save, and fit it for the sky, to serve the present age, my calling to fulfill. Oh, may it all my powers engage to do my Master's will. Arm me with jealous care, as in thy sight to live, and O thy servant, Lord, prepare a strict account to give. Help me to watch and pray, and on thyself rely, assured if I my trust betray, I shall forever die. Rise up, O man of God, have done with lesser things, give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King of Kings. Rise up, O man of God, his kingdom tarries long. Bring in the day of brotherhood and end the night of wrong. Rise up, O man of God, the church for you doth wait, her strength unequal to her task. Rise up and make her great. Lift high the cross of Christ, tread where his feet have trod, as brothers of the Son of Man, rise up, O men of God.
All doing well. We are reading where was Noontime Nuggets? Here it is. What are we reading today? Come on. Sorry, give me a second while I figure out what we're reading. We are reading Proverbs 18. Okie dokie. Proverbs 18. And let me pull that up. Oh, great. Sorry, just getting things around, but we are going to be in Proverbs 18 today. Alright. Proverbs 18. Through desire a man separated, through desire a man having separated himself seeketh and enemiteth with all wisdom. A fool hath no delight in understanding, but that his heart may discover itself. Then when the wicked cometh, then cometh also contempt with ignominy reproach. The words of a man's mouth are as deep as waters, and the wellspring of wisdom as a flowing brook. It is not good. Whoops, I keep doing that. It is not good to accept the person of the wicked, well, to overthrow the righteous in judgment. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. The words of a talebearer are as wounds, and they go down into the innermost parts of the belly. He also that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and is safe. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and as an high wall in his own conceit. Before destruction, the heart of man is haughty, and before honor is humility. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. The spirit of a man will sustain his infirmity, but a wounded spirit who can bear? The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, and the ear of the wise seeketh knowledge. A man's gift maketh room for him, and bringeth him before great men. He that is first in his own cause seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searcheth him. The lot casteth contentions decease, and parteth between the mighty. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city, and their contentions are like the bars of a castle. A man's belly shall be satisfied with the fruit of his mouth, and with the increase of his lips shall he be filled. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. Whosoever findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. The poor useth entreaties, but the rich answereth roughly. A man that hath friends must shew himself friendly, and there's a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. Alright, Proverbs 18. What are some of the nuggets in this chapter? Right. He starts off by talking about the contrast between the righteous and the wicked. And so, a fool has no delight in understanding, That's why he's a fool. He doesn't want to learn things that will help him along the way. He has no desire. And so, when the wicked comes, then ignorance comes. Yeah. When somebody's a fool and the fool comes over, right? When the fool comes over, everybody knows it. And I'm going to pause here and share this to the readers chat group. Come on. Give me just let me get this shared over. I forgot to do this. And then we will continue. Hey Angie, we're just about to continue. Whoops. Share. Share is it's not let me share it. There we go. And now it's shared. Anyways, let's keep digging here. The wicked cometh, then cometh contempt with ignorant reproaches. So when a wicked person comes, you're gonna know they're wicked because of what they do. A fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. Have you ever noticed that? The fool is just out there saying stuff to get a fight going, to get people riled up, and so the words of a talebearer are as wounds. Talebearer is just somebody who has stories to tell and they don't mean something. He that is slothful in his work is brother to him that is a great waster. The rich man's wealth is his strong city, and his high wall is his own conceit. Uh, that's what he's built off of, his pride. Before destruction of the heart is a man haughty. Uh, Before honor is humility. If you want honor, you gotta be humble. Blessed are the humble. He that answereth a matter before he heareth it, it is folly and shame unto him. Have you ever interrupted somebody because you thought you knew where the conversation was going, and so you just interrupted them? Well, that's foolishness. That's not. That's too small to do it. That's not wisdom. And so, let's be careful. Let's listen. But that was the fool. The heart of the prudent getteth knowledge, so ear the wise seeketh knowledge. And so, while the fool is over here trying to cause and stir up trouble, the wise man, the people who are wise, are going to seek after God. A brother offended is harder to be won than a strong city. So try not to offend your brother. And this really gets to the heart of the matter. Death and life are in the power of the tongue, and they that love it shall eat the fruit thereof. You have the power to make someone's day better by what you say, or make someone's day worse by what you say. You have that power. James describes the tongue in James 3 as a world of iniquity, and so we need to control it. Be careful what we say, check our attitude. And finally, a man that hath friends shew himself friendly, but there is a friend that sticketh closer than a brother. And we all know who that is. Jesus. We have a friend in Jesus. There be golden in their pages. I hope it was helpful to go through that. And I look forward to seeing y'all in about an hour and 20 minutes, a little less than that, of reading. Hope you can make it, and thank you, and I hope this video finds you well and is of great use to you. Thanks, everyone. God bless.